What's up everyone, it's Koinik here, and today we're diving deep into a topic that has the crypto world buzzing, airdrops. Specifically, we're breaking down the top 10 upcoming cryptocurrency airdrops in 2024 that you absolutely don't want to miss. Whether you're a seasoned crypto enthusiast or just starting to explore the world of blockchain, this video is your guide to navigating the exciting landscape of airdrops. So buckle up, because we're about to unpack some serious alpha, and trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. First up, we're kicking things off with Layer 0, a project that's tackling a challenge that's becoming increasingly crucial in the crypto space: interoperability. See, right now, the blockchain world is kinda like a fragmented map, with different chains operating in their own silos. Layer 0 is building the bridges between these chains, allowing them to communicate and work together seamlessly. This is huge because it opens up a whole new world of possibilities for developers and users alike. Imagine being able to move your assets and data effortlessly between different blockchains. That's the vision Layer 0 is bringing to life. And the best part? They're planning a massive airdrop for their native token, Zero, in 2024. If you've been an early adopter of Layer 0, using platforms like Stargate or Aptos, you might just be eligible for this highly anticipated airdrop. Think about it, early access to a token that could be powering the future of a multi-chain world. Next up, we're diving into the world of Layer 2 solutions, and Zekesync is a name you need to know. Ethereum, as we all know, is the king of the blockchain hill, but it's no secret that it's facing some scaling challenges. That's where Zekesync comes in, bringing its A-game with zero-knowledge rollups. Basically, Zekesync takes a bunch of transactions, bundles them up off-chain, and then submits them to Ethereum as a single transaction. This drastically reduces congestion and fees, making the whole Ethereum experience smoother and more efficient. And guess what? They're planning an airdrop for their native token ZKS in 2024. If you've been using Zekesync, bridging assets, or interacting with dApps on their platform, you could be in for a treat. Given Zekesync's role in making Ethereum more scalable and user-friendly, this airdrop has the potential to be huge. Sticking with the Layer 2 theme, we've got Starknet, another heavy hitter in the zero-knowledge space. Just like Zekesync, Starknet is all about enhancing Ethereum's capabilities, and they're doing it with their own unique twist on ZK rollups. Now, Starknet has been around for a bit, quietly building and refining its technology, but 2024 is shaping up to be their breakout year, with the highly anticipated release of their native token, Stark, and you guessed it, an airdrop to go along with it. What sets Starknet apart is its focus on secure off-chain computation, which is a fancy way of saying they're making complex calculations faster and more efficient. This has huge implications for DeFi and NFTs, two areas where Starknet is already making waves. So if you've been experimenting with dApps on Starknet like those built by Starkware, or using their bridges, you might just be holding onto a golden ticket for this airdrop. Alright, moving on from the world of Ethereum scaling, let's talk about Sui Network, a Layer 1 blockchain that's built from the ground up with speed and scale in mind. Developed by a team of ex-Meta engineers, Sui is doing things a little differently, and that's what makes it so exciting. They've implemented a unique object-centric model for data storage and manipulation, which allows for incredibly fast and efficient transactions. We're talking about a blockchain that can handle a massive amount of throughput, which is crucial for things like gaming and DeFi, two areas where Sui is focusing its efforts. And of course, with a growing ecosystem comes a native token, Sui. And yes, you guessed it, an airdrop is on the horizon in 2024. Participating in their testnet or interacting with early projects built on Sui could be your ticket to grabbing some Sui tokens. Remember, the early bird often catches the worm, especially in the fast-paced world of crypto. Next up, we have Aptos, another Layer 1 contender that's making waves in the blockchain space. Aptos is all about delivering safe, scalable, and accessible decentralized applications. And they're doing it with a little help from a programming language you might have heard of, Move. You see, Move was originally developed for Facebook's Libra project, remember that? And now it's powering the Aptos ecosystem. The cool thing about Move is that it's specifically designed for building secure and scalable blockchain applications, which is kind of a big deal. Now, Aptos has already launched its mainnet, but rumors have been swirling about a secondary token airdrop or some juicy ecosystem incentives coming in 2024. Whether you're a developer looking to build on a robust platform or an early adopter searching for the next big thing, Aptos is definitely worth keeping an eye on. Let's shift gears back to the world of cross-chain technology with Zeta Chain, a project that's aiming to bridge not just a few, but a multitude of blockchains. Now, we talked about interoperability earlier with Layer 0, but Zeta Chain is taking things a step further. They're not just focusing on Ethereum, they're building bridges to other major players like Bitcoin, which opens up a whole new level of interconnectedness in the blockchain space. This means more possibilities for developers, more options for users, and a more unified blockchain ecosystem overall. Zeta Chain's native token, Zeta, is at the heart of this cross-chain revolution, powering transactions and governance within their network. And as you might have guessed, an airdrop is on the horizon in 2024, so if you've been an early supporter of Zeta Chain, participating in testnets, using their bridge, or engaging in governance, you might be eligible for a piece of the Zeta pie. Next up, we're diving into the world of decentralized finance, or DeFi for short, with Sui Network, a Layer 1 blockchain that's laser-focused on one thing, making DeFi faster, cheaper, and more efficient. Now, DeFi has exploded in popularity over the past few years, but it's not without its challenges. Ethereum's congestion and high gas fees have made it difficult for many users to fully embrace the power of DeFi. Sui Network is tackling this head-on, with a blockchain that's specifically optimized for trading applications, boasting lightning-fast transaction speeds and minimal finality times. This means you can say goodbye to those pesky gas fees and hello to a seamless DeFi experience. Of course, with a thriving DeFi ecosystem comes the need for a native token, and that's where SEI comes in. And yes, you guessed it, an airdrop is on the horizon in 2024. Let's talk about Shardium, a Layer 1 blockchain that's tackling the challenge of scalability head-on with a technique called sharding. Now, sharding might sound complicated, but the concept is actually pretty elegant. Imagine taking a blockchain and splitting it into smaller, more manageable pieces. Those pieces are called shards. Each shard can process transactions independently, which means the more shards you have, the more transactions you can process simultaneously. It's like adding more lanes to a highway to handle more traffic. Shardium leverages this sharding technology to create a blockchain that can handle massive throughput without sacrificing decentralization or security. And with a focus on low transaction fees, Shardium is positioning itself as a viable option for a wide range of use cases, from DeFi to gaming and beyond. And yes, an airdrop is on the horizon in 2024. Let's talk about Arbitrum, a Layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum that's already making a big splash in the DeFi space. We've talked about Layer 2 solutions before, but Arbitrum is a bit different. They're laser-focused on roll-up technology, which is a fancy way of saying they're taking a bunch of Ethereum transactions, bundling them up off-chain, and then submitting them to the main Ethereum network as a single transaction. This significantly reduces congestion and fees, making it much cheaper and faster to use Ethereum-based dApps. Arbitrum has already gained a massive following in the DeFi space, with many popular dApps choosing to deploy on their platform. And with Ethereum's dominance in the DeFi world showing no signs of slowing down, Arbitrum is well positioned to capitalize on this growth. Of course, with a thriving ecosystem comes the need for a native token, and Arbitrum has that covered with ARB. And yes, you guessed it, an airdrop is on the cards for 2024. Finally, let's wrap things up with Lens Protocol, a project that's tackling a challenge that's near and dear to many of us: decentralizing social media. In an era where our online identities and data are controlled by a handful of powerful corporations, Lens Protocol is offering a refreshing alternative. They're building a decentralized social graph that puts users back in control, allowing them to own their data, content, and online identities. Imagine a world where you can seamlessly move your social profile, connections, and content between different platforms without losing ownership or control. That's the vision Lens Protocol is bringing to life. And with Web3 social media still in its infancy, Lens Protocol is at the forefront of this exciting revolution. Of course, with a revolutionary platform comes a native token, and Lens Protocol has that covered with Lens. And yes, you guessed it, an airdrop is on the horizon to reward early adopters and supporters. So there you have it. 10 upcoming crypto airdrops in 2024 that have the potential to be absolute game changers, from Layer 1 powerhouses like Aptos and Sui Network, to Layer 2 scaling solutions like Zekesync and Arbitrum, and even decentralized social media platforms like Lens Protocol. The future of blockchain is looking brighter than ever. Remember, airdrops are just one piece of the puzzle in the ever-evolving world of crypto. Do your own research, stay informed, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Thanks for watching.